When you look at your friend MP3 player, do you ever think about how the music reflects themselves or even relates to you? A study shows that music that a person listens to reflect their personality. As a music enthusiast myself, I find it interesting how music can be used to describe myself. My name is Muhammad Azim Izzudin and Assalamualaikum. Today, I want to talk about how music mirrors human choice in adolescence, personality, interpersonal relationship, and ways people use music. First, let's begin how music reflects the emotions of the most unpredictable class of human, teenager. Music is an important part of growing up. In the developing years, the music that a teenager listens to speaks a lot about themselves. According to Music Preference, Personality and Style written by Kelly Schwartz from Journal of Youth Ministry in 2004, teen who listens to heavy music such as rock, grunge, heavy metal often feel the need to express themselves, and they use music as an escape from unwanted moods and feelings. The same source also states that teenagers that listens to light music such as pop express great trust to their friends and experiencing the freedom, but experience issues with bodily development and self-esteem. Teen also shapes their personal social relationship by music. The same source states that teens who have desire for variety, intellectual stimulations, prefer more obscure kind of music. They also states that extrovert will prefer something leads to a higher mental level arousal, rather than introverts who prefer something less stimulating. I've talked about how music can say a lot about developing teenagers. Now I will discuss what music says about the populace in general. Music we listen to help shape up our interpersonal relationship. More often than not, we use music as an icebreaker when meeting new people. As you can see from the graph in Message in a Ballad but from Psychological Science, written by Peter Renfro and Samuel Gosling in 2005, 60% of their participants spoke about music as a main subject upon meeting other people, as opposed to other subjects such as books, movies, and actors and their favorite things. According to the same source, music serves a way for people to understand each other's personality. Secondly, people use music as a deciding factor in the person they're forging relationship with. According to Peter and Samuel, people naturally make assumption about who is a person just by the music they listen to. A second study shows that people were nearly accurate about someone just by simply viewing their top 10 songs. I have explained how people use music in interrelationship, and now I'm going to explain how people consume music for themselves. Depending on personality, people use different type of music in different ways. A more intellectual person uses music for stimulation instead of emotions. A study in article from British Journal entitled Personality and Music found that a more intellectual person is focused on structure and composition. The study shows that this kind of person is open for new experience, while introverted person listens to music for emotional reasons. In order to express their emotion, the introverted person will use music as their medium. The study also shows that introverted person tends to be emotionally unstable compared to the extrovert. This is because the introverted person tends to express their emotion by using the dark side of music, which is considered dark side, such as emo, goth. But that's just the way how they express their feeling and tends to be seen as emotionally unstable compared to the extrovert. In conclusion, today I have discussed about the role of music in adolescence, interpersonal relationship, and ways people use music. Music may be a way for people to find out about others they're interacting with. For some others, it's just a way to express emotion. As a music enthusiast myself, I find it very fascinating. As I grew up, music played a big part in my life. I am the part of the extroverted person, but I experienced firsthand about the introvert kind of music because I have a lot of friends who is introverts, and their music speaks a lot about how they express themselves in the real world. So The next time you pick up your friend's iPod, do not hesitate to think about how music mirrors their decision and personality. Thank you.